Good morning, Adventure Cats. Good morning! Okay, so today, we are going to continue our adventure in attempting to make gluten-free stuff taste good. Or gluten-free baking. We make gluten-free savory stuff just fine. It's the baking. It's the baking! Okay, so we are making oat bread, which is going to be kind of cool. It's got 4 ingredients. Actually 5. It's got 5 ingredients technically. Okay, so we have coconut milk that we had. This is 1.5 cups of coconut milk. We have added a tablespoon and a half of vinegar to this to let it do whatever it does, turn this from regular milk into buttermilk. Then we have 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. We have 1 teaspoon of baking soda. We have the oats. And we're gonna grind these into a fine powder. And then we have our cake release, which we made last week, or the week before last. And this is just sagorum flour, vegetable shortening, and oil mixed together in equal portions. And then we have our bread pan. And hello, good morning, Mom. Hello. Okay, so step 1. Step into one is we're gonna take our oats, we're gonna put them in here. All right. Okay. And then. Indeed. I'm hoping, right? Because oats taste good, right? They taste good all on their own. So hopefully bread made out of oats also tastes good. Because the sagorum flour bread, unfortunately, was bitter. Sagorum is really great for making sweet treats. Like, it doesn't because like the amount of sweetener you add completely offsets the bitter undertone sagorum has. But we need something that's good as a savory baking. And hey, Jay, good morning. Oh yes, and question of the day, everybody. Would you rather live underwater or in space? If those are your only 2 options, underwater or space. Personally, space, because there's nothing else alive out there. Underwater freaks me the heck out. There are killer whales down there. Okay. Alrighty. We're gonna do the thing. It's gonna make a little bit of noise. Oh, actually, because of the noise it's making, I'm gonna turn up the thing where we make it so that you don't have to listen. Give me half a second. I'm gonna turn up the noise canceling. That's the word. It's a thing. It involves volume and noise. I promise you, it's real. It's real. Okay, I'm turning up the sound dampening all the way, and hopefully that takes care of this, because this is loud. Oh, yeah, well, that I know of, but that's the important part, Jay. That I know of. I know what's in the ocean, and it freaks me the heck out. It depends on how cold it is. That's fair. I will give you that. All right, and this is 360 grams of oats. This is an FYI, so that's how much you need. 360 grams. Okay, turn it back on. Yay! Love you too, Totem King. And you're not wrong about that definition, but if you go further and stuff like that, every romance book ever has a scene where they're quivering in anticipation. And they're not scared. They're not scared. And hearts. Okay. I will give you that is fair. They do use love, but they don't always mean it. But but love has like a bunch of different connotations. Well, I find you so does quiver. I will give you the quiver no matter what sentence you use it in. Okay, it's looking pretty powdery. I think we're good. I'm gonna give it like one mash down on the edges because it's starting to stack up. But I think our flour is floury. Azulu, 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 azulu. Yeah, that's pretty floury. That is texturally speaking. This leaves the seam. All right, like I said, if you don't say it's so, we're gonna give it a little bit extra. Azulu, 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 azulu. And what was that? Oh, I see so it's quivering within it. Not just That's terrible, Jay. Oh, you made it fix your earth. Woo! Yeah, you reinstalled Windows. Oh, you didn't do a full. Oh, yeah, that does. Oh, nice. Yeah, that was probably what it is then, because yeah, you gotta do the full wipe. Oh, woo. Oh, woo. Jay is feeling sassy this morning. All right, I'm going to readjust our noise canceling because we are done with the loud thing. And then, this way I actually remember to do it and it doesn't cut off all my words. There we go. There we go. Noise canceling is reset up. Yay. Okay. And and Jay is feeling sassy this morning, it would seem. Okay. So at this point, preheat your oven to 350 degrees. If you're using a toaster oven like I am, don't worry about it. They preheat really quick. But if you're using like a regular oven, get started now. Okay. Extra pay on the side. All right, step one. Step the one it up. All right, Azulu. All right, and then we've got our. Yeah, it's about 9 by 5. We've got our loaf. What you're gonna want to do as soon as this is your. Okay, so you can use pan spray oil. You can use whatever you like to use. Like I said, we're using cake release because I likes it to be all happy. So our next step here before we do anything else is we are going to slather this with our cake release. Can I get a slathering? Not a slitherin, a slathering. You're set. Ooh, nice. Just like, yeah, no, you just don't always see the sassy. Dun. What? Okay, that was Azulu. And remember, if you're using like something with a shape in it, like we are, make sure to get your cake release into those creases. Now, if you're just using like a square baking pan, you can just put parchment paper down. That does function. You can cheat. Oh. What comment, Token Cake? I don't know what you're talking about. Meow. As we're making making bread now. It's so fun. We put the cake release inside the pan to make it not stick. Yeah. Woo. Baking bread time to do. All right. Alrighty. Once again, we're making sure we get this on everything. And we're being liberal. We're making sure it's thick. Thick and creamy. As if you... Get... Aww. How close are you to 6K now? How as close as you? And by that, do you mean you'd want us to just lose a bunch? And she's like, no. Wow, Totem King. Oh, and do you guys like the changes I made to the schedule? I tried to make it a little more pretty and fit more stuff in it. Okay. Again, gotta make sure we get it into the little creases because this one's textured and it makes a difference. It's the difference between having your shape come out all nice and being all like, yay, my bread is beautiful, and having it come out and be all like, what the heck is this? This is malarkey. Malarkey. Okay. Oh, and did you like today's beam? I thought it was appropriate of our recent weather conditions in Calgary. It's very cold. It's been very, very cold. It's actually been nice the past couple of days. Okay, so we have thoroughly cake releases. This has been coated. It is coated. We are good. Ooh! Nice, Jay. But help kill everyone else. Okay, fair. I think we can do that and get behind that scenario, as it were. Okay. In a large bowl. Here we go. In goes our flour. Alrighty. And then we take this, we put this in the kitchen. Yay! Oh my god. Darkness! Okay. Now we grab a fork with a forkity fork. And we are going to add in our salt and our baking soda. There we be. Ooh, you were 1 point away from, oh, were you drinking again? Oh, last season. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do while they are still dry ingredients is we're going to mix it up now. And this makes it so that we don't over stir it once we have added in le milk. And remember, this is 360 grams of the oat flour, 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, half a teaspoon of the salt, 1.5 cups of our coconut milk, plus a tablespoon and a half of vinegar that we have put in here and let sit. Now that I've let this sit for like 30 minutes. You only need to let it sit for like 5. Azuio. Solution, don't drink. I try to kill Totem King now. Azuio. Meow. Azuio. Alright, so we're gonna get this mixed in. Now, interestingly enough, this recipe doesn't involve sweetener of any kind, so I'm all curious about, because typically when we make bread, we end up adding either sugar or some kind of syrup or what have you. So like I said, I'm hopeful. I have hope. Now, admittedly, oats are pretty naturally sweet. So, alrighty, and then in goes our mixture. And we're gonna stir this until it is smooth. And then after we have done that, we're gonna pour it into our thing. But yeah, so here we go. And I have hope that this bread will be delicious and that we will be able to use it both as the buns for the burgers we're going to be making tomorrow. And we're going to be able to use, hopefully, some of the crumbs as the binding agent in the burgers themselves. As we... Okay, I was like, what happened? I have an itch. I have an itch. Oh, okay. So far, this looks like we're making like porridge, but like the oh, what was it? There's like the cream of corn porridge or whatever. You know, like it's like really thick. It's azoo. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm like, yeah. This looks like something I've had for breakfast. Alrighty. Extra already on the side. We have mixed it. It is smooth. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. Yeah, this totally looks like something I've had for breakfast. You're like, you've eaten? Yeah, cream of wheat. That's what it was called. Or, yes, that's what it was called. And it was awesome. Surprisingly awesome. Okay. Alright. Okay. So immediately put it into the pan. Got it. Azoo. Immediately. Which is why we had to do the thing first. Apparently we don't want this to start, having chemical reactions without the heat. Ah! Oh yeah, no, she's been working on our genealogy. It's just like, found out something cool. I'm like, oh, okay, what now? Like, la 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 la. I'm like, ooh! Azoo. Everyone comes from Africa. Not helpful if you're trying to like figure out who you're related to recently. Azoo. Azoo. Okay, alright, and now we're gonna flatten it because we want it to be nice and even. And then it's oven time. Oven time! Azoo. Alright. I have hope. This takes up way less space than I thought it was gonna. It fits. Okay, it fits. Okay. Now, if you're running a toaster oven, preheat your oven now. Now is a good time. Okay, I've got it set to 350. Okay, and then once we are going into the oven, we're going to be baking it for about 55 to 60 minutes until a deep golden brown. Azoo. Okay. So I'm going to give this 5 minutes of our preheating it. I'm going to go put these in the sink to soak because, oats also get really sticky. So you want to make sure that you're pre-rinsing that. Otherwise, later when you go to do the dishes, you're going to be very unhappy with yourself. Hey, Mandalorian, good morning. Okay. And then once we has that, if you'll remember, we made that fudge on Friday, and I has it all ready. Wait, what? Yeah, no, oats get sticky, man. They get really sticky. Like, have you ever had oatmeal and then let it sit out instead of like rinsing it right away, and then tried to do anything with like the thing you had the oatmeal in, and you're all like, I need to get my chisel, get it off the side. Okay. In we go. Alrighty. Okay. There we are. There we are inside. Okay, we can clean this off. We're gonna put it away. The family so far has been. I'm sorry, what now? Okay, so far they, okay. Ah, I understand. Okay, so once again, we clean this off, and now we're gonna try that fudge. We're gonna give it a go. Because I remember we made vanilla fudge and we used brown sugar instead of regular sugar. So, like I said, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. I've been waiting all weekend to share this with you. All weekend, the fudge has been sitting. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna do it. Twitch is after. Okay, sounds good. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, so we have the fudge we made on Friday. The fudge, it has been waiting patiently for this day. I have been impatiently waiting for this day. Now, as we have all discussed, you think you slept through the fudge? Oh, okay, yeah, Friday we made the fudge. Oh my god, that's sweet. Holy shit. I'm sorry for swearing. Oh wow. Okay. So we made it, and a part of it is you have to put it in the cool fridge to cool, right? Until it sets and all that other. So this is set, and this is, I'm gonna make little fudges. Little tiny fudges, cause yeah, that's sweet. So far this is sweeter than when we made the white chocolate. As a woo. I do have a knife. Okay. And apparently if I drag the knife through, it messes with our fudge. Because this is the first fudge we've ever made, so it's a learning process. The chopping, we must chop it gently. Okay. Okay, so first thing, seeing it's kind of brittle. Nope. and that line was not straight. It's fine. It doesn't have to be a straight line, damn it. This one was fudge. Fudgita. But without chocolate. So this is just vanilla sugar and oil. Basically, the amount of sugar that went into this is frightening. I'm still scared. Azoo. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, I'm thinking because of how it's textured, this is something you're definitely going to want to store in the freezer, just because it's like, it's coming apart! It's coming apart. It's like you took me out into the warm. I'm melting! Melting! Okay. Here we go. Extra, there we go on the side. Okay, so we are going to take our official first piece of fudge here. Here we go. Yeah, I'm scared. Like it was 3 cups of sugar to like very small amounts of everything else, and I'm still. Okay, alrighty, I'm ready. Now this fudge is gluten-free. No, this is definitely sugar. It's, what we used was coconut sugar, so this is, brown coconut sugar was used in it instead of normal white sugar. Okay. Wow. Okay, okay. It's really sweet. It is way too sweet for me. If you like really sweet things, oh my god. This has made my tea taste look plain. Okay, so if you like really sweet things, you probably really like this. If you don't like really sweet things, then absolutely no. But I will bring you one square, and you can, I hope you enjoy, because I think it's going to be too sweet for you as well. But here's your one square coming up. Oh my god. Well, I know Nanaimo bars are way too sweet for me. Like my grandpa, my grandpa used to make them. And they looked so cool, and you're like, oh, can I have some of that? And he's like, sure. And he'd like give you a little square, and the first time he gave me a little square, I was like, oh, like you're like that's stingy. and then you ate it. Now you're like, I'm good for food for the rest of the day. Actually, I don't eat any more of anything ever. Oh God, like maybe. Oh yeah. All right, I come bearing a piece of. Yeah, and we're gonna put that in the freezer, and I'm gonna let it freeze now that it's been cut, so that I can store it, because like it's, okay, so it's going back in its pan. Going back in its pan until it's time, and Jesus, okay, yeah, no, it's we're gonna save this for when the kiddo comes to visit, and we will give him fudge, and he will be happy because he has a sweet tooth like Grandpa. Where it's like. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Wish me luck. I'll be right back. Like I said, I'm gonna bring this single one upstairs for Mom to enjoy, and we're gonna toss the rest of these in the freezer for later. Okay, so for those of you watching on YouTube, if you found any of this helpful, please remember to like, follow, subscribe. Also, because this is going to take an hour to do, and then we're going to have to cool it afterwards, we are going to pause the stream. If you want to continue chilling, you can hop with us over to Ferocis PK instead of Ferocis.cooks, and we're going to play Hearthstone. And at the end of the day, once this has had all time to do the thing, we will revisit the bread. We will revisit it. No, your answer to the question is no, you don't want to live in the sea or in space. But what if you had no choice? What if you had no choice, Axel Chester? Okay, alright guys, I will be right back. We're going to do the thing where I switch this over to Hearthstone. And remember, if you're watching on YouTube, just instead of the .cooks, change it to a capital P and a capital K, and that's where we're going to be next. Alrighty, so, and for those of you, if you're on Twitch and or Kick, chillax, I will make the adjustment. The adjustments are made, you don't have to do nothing. Until we throw you under the water. I read that as throw me under the bus, initially. I don't know.